Hello everyone. Today we are going to have some drilling exercises on simple redox reactions. Question 1. Now we have 4 metals, and 4 aqueous solutions of their ions. Each metal is tested to see whether displacement reaction occurs between the metal and ion. A tick represents that displacement reaction occurs, while a cross represents that displacement reaction does not occur. Which of the following is the strongest reducing agent? Recall that a reducing agent reduces something else, with itself being oxidized. So a reducing agent is oxidized. In other words, we are asked to find out the species that undergoes oxidation most readily. Let's look at the table again. The left column represents the ions in the aqueous solutions in the displacement reaction. The top row represents the metal rod immersed in the aqueous solution in displacement reaction. As mentioned above, we are asked to find out the strongest reducing agent, the species that is oxidized most readily. Recall that in a displacement reaction, a reactive metal reacts to give ion and electrons. The releasing of electrons is defined as oxidation, so the answer is the most reactive metal. As shown in the table, metal Z undergoes displacement reaction with W2+, X+, and Y2+ ions. We know that in a displacement reaction, a more reactive metal displaces the ions corresponded to a less reactive metal, or the metal occupies a higher position displaces ions corresponded to a metal occupying lower position in the reactivity series. Metal Z can displaces the ions of W, X and Y, so metal Z occupies the highest position in the reactivity series. And it is the most reactive metal. The higher the reactivity of a metal, the higher the ease it will be oxidized. We are asked to find out the species that undergoes oxidation most readily. For metal ions, they have been oxidized and will not be oxidized. So options B and D are incorrect. For metals X and Z, we have just mentioned that Z occupies a higher position than X in the reactivity series. So metal Z undergoes oxidation more readily. The answer is option C. Alright, we have finished the question and mentioned about the common terms that you need to know in redox reactions, as well as how the terms can be used to find out the answer. Okay, we have finished the drilling exercise on simple redox reactions.